The example you need to understand is, we discovered uh, nuclear power, and the very first implementation was a nuclear bomb, not nuclear energy, right? And I think that's exactly what's happening with AI. The first implementations of AI are in favor of a few at the expense of the majority. In favor of the capitalist to increase productivity and reduce costs, but not taking into account how that impacts on the general public. In favor of the armies that are now competing with autonomous weapons, in favor of the surveillance systems that are attempting to control everything with more and more and more intelligence and more monitoring. I mean, as we speak, we're living in two major wars where AI is doing most of the killing. And so you can easily see that the first wave, like you had the conversation with Uber CEO, is going to be specialized robots replacing drivers. It's going to be specialized robots, unfortunately, doing the killing. It's going to be specialized robots, unfortunately, doing all of the, intelligence work. Law enforcement work. Now, those basically mean that jobs will be disappearing to robots before we recognize that they're disappearing to robots. And those robots will be as many as every car being made today. There are prisoner's dilemmas within technology where you cannot escape the influence of either a competitor or the government. Right? There are some times where, the NSA is going to push Google to say, give me this information or otherwise I'm going to really destroy your business, right? But there is a very big difference between a company that willingly does this and celebrates it like a Palantir or an OpenAI, or a company that tries to resist it until the point where it becomes impossible to continue to do business. The arms race, especially across nations, is going to drive us to continue to develop AI more and more. So it's unlikely that anyone would find a way to, build a better decision maker in war gaming and not deploy it. Okay, that prisoner's dilemma, if you want, would mean that their competitors would either have to deploy a similarly intelligent AI, or they'll become irrelevant, uncompetitive. So what that means is, in that world, we end up with AI making most of the decisions. Super intelligent AIs making most of the decisions. Now, with that in mind, there must be a moment in the future, near or far, where every important decision is made by an AI.